पठा सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। पठामि संस्कृतं नित्यं वदामि संस्कृतं सदा ध्यायामि संस्कृतं सम्यक् वन्दे संस्कृतमातरम्। संस्कृतस्य प्रसाराय नैजं सर्वं ददाम्यहं संस्कृतस्य सदा भक्तो वन्दे संस्कृतमातरम्। संस्कृतस्य कृते जीवन संस्कृतस्य कृते यजन् आत्मानमाहुतं मन्ये वन्दे संस्कृतमातरम्। सर्वेषां सुप्रभातं सुदिनं च। कृपया सर्वेषां एन्शुर् करोतु, म्यूट् कुर्वन्तु, म्यूट् करोतु, डोंट अनम्यूट। गत सप्ताह द्वयं वयं विभक्ति विषये पठनं पाठनं कृतवन्तः। प्रथम कक्षायां वयं षष्ठी विभक्ति यत्र संबंधः अस्ति संबंध यत्र संबंधः दृश्यते संबंधवाचक शब्दस्य षष्ठी विभक्तिः इति वयं पठितवन्तः। अनन्तरं गतसप्ताहे सप्तमी विभक्ति इति विषये वयं पठनं कृतवन्तः। अधिकरणात् सप्तमी इति अपि ज्ञातमेव। षष्ठी विभक्ति इत्युक्ते जेनिटिव केस, सप्तमी विभक्ति इत्युक्ते लोकेटिव केस एज पर द बुक। अद्य वयं द्वितीया विभक्ति इति विषये किञ्चित् पठनं कुर्मः। द्वितीया विभक्ति, द्वितीया विभक्ति has got several meanings, but I will explain to you first the meaning of Dwiteeya Vibhakti and the Artha Bodha. You have to understand the meaning of what Dwiteeya Vibhakti is, and it is extremely difficult to explain Dwiteeya Vibhakti through English or even through any of the Indian languages also, because there are some confusions. But we will go through that. So first is understanding the meaning of Dwiteeya Vibhakti. So Dwiteeya Vibhakti, I will explain some, I'll just talk some sentences here, so you will understand, and then from that we can deduce the meaning of it. Give me a minute. So in any language, there is what is called as the active voice and the passive voice. So we are talking about an active voice here right now. So there is a subject, there is an object, and there is a verb. Rama is going to school. Rama is the subject. Going is the verb. In Samskritam, the subject is called Kartrupadam. School, going is called the Kriyapadam or the verb. And the school is the Karmapadam, the object. So Dwiteeya Vibhakti in active voice, or what is known as a Kartari Prayogam, is the object. So it has to be to the school. That is what Dwiteeya Vibhakti is actually. In English, you can add this to, the, and all that. In Samskritam, it is not like that. It is a little different. Ramaha gacchati. Ramaha gacchati. the Kartru Padam and the Kriya Padam. And you want to add an object to that, which is the Patashala. So you will say Ramaha Patashalam. Instead of Patashala, that am will come. Ramaha Patashalam Gachati. That Patashala will become Patashalam. That am is the Dwiteeya Vibhakti. Suppose Ramaha, instead of going to the school or Patashala, he is going to the Mandiram. Mandiram is a Napumsakalinga Padameva. So we know Pradhama Vibhakti. Ekavachanam is Mandiram. Ramaha Mandiram Gachati. Luckily, in Napumsakalingam Akarantam, that is already there. So there is no need to add that Ramaha Mandiram Gachati. Ramaha Kutra Gachati. Ramaha Mandiram Gachati. So that Mandiram Patashalam is the Dwiteeya Vibhakti. This is not the only meaning of Dwiteeya Vibhakti. I'll tell you some more sentences and listen to me, and then you will understand all the forms of Dwiteeya Vibhakti. Whatever I can explain in the class today, because it is actually a little more vaster, but then we will limit to what you can remember and what you can revise and what you can learn. Then we will have a special class to understand the other higher meanings of Dwiteeya Vibhakti. But Sambhashanam kartum kiyat avashakam aham atra adya pathayami. Chatraha pathati. Chatraha subject. Instead of, so it is also I told you, it is called the accusative case. In your textbook, if you take the textbook, which is this book, it is called the accusative case. But anyway, I will not get into the accusation and all that. In fact, we should not remember this accusative case at all. Remember Dwiteeya Vibhakti, remember its forms, remember its use. That is the best way to learn. If you start getting used to terms like nominative, accusative, genitive, and all that, locative and all that, it is going to confuse you further, so forget it. Please mute. Somebody is unmuted. Please mute. I'll give you time to ask questions. Because it disturbs me. It disturbs, I don't know how many people are there in the class now. So please don't unmute. If somebody is still unmuted, so I will have to mute him. So I'll have to waste time of some other people, and then I have to mute him. So give me some time. Give me some time. 44 people are in this class, and I have to see who is unmuted. So I can request him not to mute, not to unmute. Yeah, I think he or she is muted. Dhanyavadaha. Vayam continue kurmaha. Okay, so let me reorient myself. So please don't unmute because it disturbs 43 other people. It disturbs me also because I have to think about from where I stopped. Ramaha pathati. Ramaha pathati. Ramaha is the subject. It is in Pradhama Vibhakti Ekavachanam. So we also learned Pradhama Vibhakti. So Saptami Vibhakti, Shashti and Pradhama also we have covered it. Pradhama is the easiest of all. Ramaha pathati. Ramaha pathati, we know that. Ramaha is reading or learning. Ramaha kim pathati is a question. What is he reading or what is he learning? Ramaha pustakam pathati. Pustakam is a Napumsakalinga Shabdameva. Ataha pustakam will not become pustakam. It will not come. There is only that whatever is there with that, we will nicely use it. So Ramaha pustakam pathati. But suppose Ramaha is reading Bhagavad Gita, I will not say Ramaha Bhagavad Gita pathati because that is wrong. I will say Ramaha Bhagavad Gitam Gitam pathati. Ramaha Gitam pathati. Bhagavad Gitam pathati. That is to show that it is the Dwiteeya Vibhakti. Karma pada. It is the object of the Kriya. The Kriya is pathati. Suppose it is about Ramaha Khadati. Ramaha. Suppose it is Bhojanam, Bhojanam iti Napumsakalinga padameva. Ataha Bhojanam will be Bhojanam only. Suppose it is idili, then I will say Ramaha khadati. Kim khadati? Ramaha idilim khadati. Idili. Idihi liyate. Iti idili. Idihi liyate. Idihi means steam. Liyate means cooked. So what is cooked in steam is idili. Idili is Samskrita padameva. Purve eva eka kakshayam uktavaneva. Idili is a Samskrita padam. Idihi liyate. Ramah kim khadati? Idilim khadati. Idilim. That im is the Dwiteeya Vibhakti. Suppose aham prachami. I am asking. Aham prachami. But I am asking to somebody, right? I am asking to somebody. So that somebody will become the object here, the karma pada. Suppose that somebody is Ramaha, because Ramaha is the most easiest example in Samskritam. So I will say aham Ramaha prachami is wrong. I am asking to Ram. It will become aham Ramam prachami. Aham Ramam prachami. Suppose Lata is asking Ram. Lata prachati. Prachamina. Lata prachati. Lata is asking to Ram will become Lata Ramam prachati. Lata Ramam prachati. Suppose Lata is asking to Sita. Lata Sitam prachati. Lata Sitam prachati. So that that is Dwiteeya Vibhakti. That addition, that pratyayam to the pradipadikam or to the noun form is called Dwiteeya Vibhakti. So it has primarily got three meanings. In Malayalam, because I have learned it in Malayalam, I will have to tell that because there are a few students here who understand Malayalam, and it will be easier for me to explain it in a native Indian language than English language. Adine, adinod, adilekya. Adine, Ramane. Adinod, Ramanod. Adilekya, Veetilekya, Grihatilekya. That three meanings is Dwiteeya Vibhakti. Now, for the people who don't understand Malayalam, let me explain it in English or in Hindi. Aham prachami. Aham ahvayami. Aham ahvayami. Ahvayami means I am calling. I am calling. I am calling whom? Aham. I am calling Rama. I am calling Rama. Hum Ram ko bula rahe in Hindi. That time I will say aham. Aham is the kartrupadam. Ahvayami is the kriyapadam. It is because it is uttama purusha ekavachanam, because it is aham, that me will come at the end. Aham ahvayami. Aham, and I am calling Rama. So aham Ramam ahvayami. Ramaha will become Ramam. Suppose it is Sita, Sitam ahvayami. Suppose it is Rohini, aham Rohinim ahvayami. That im ikaranda Srilingam will become im, akaranda Srilingam will become am, akaranda Pullinga Shabdaha will become akaranda Nabumsakalinga Shabdam will retain its form. Pustagam, Mandiram, Bhavanam, Griham, all that. You can't use ahvayami with Griham. But I'm just telling you, when we come to that, we'll tell. So all that will remain the form of the Pradhama Vibhakti Ekavachanam itself. There will not be any change. Now, I have to go somewhere. Aham gacchami. Aham patashalam gacchami. Aham mandiram gacchami. Aham griham gacchami. Aham Nadim gachami. Suppose I am going to the river, just for the example. I am Nadim. Nadi will become Nadim gachami. Ikara the Srilinga padam. Ataha ima gachi. Nadi, Nadim gachami. Suppose I am going to an Akaranda Pullinga Shabda Padameva. Let us say I am going to Vatika, that is Akara Srilinga Padam. Vatikam gachami. Suppose you use an Akara Pullinga Padam also, you will that will come. But if it is Akarandam, will come. That is the meaning adilekya. Gachami upyogam kartum same. When you use gam dhatu in active voice, you have to use Dwiteeya Vibhakti. Remember this for life. Gam dhatu yadi agachati, gachati, agachati, etat sarvam agachati, tat samaye. You have to use on the karma padam, you have to use Dwiteeya Vibhakti. It is mandatory in the active voice. Griham, Mandiram gachami, Patashalam gachami, Vatikam gachami. Now, question is about asking. I am asking Rama, Aham Ramam prachami, Aham Sitam prachami, Aham, suppose the boy's name is Krishna, Aham Krishnam prachami. So that is Dwiteeya Vibhakti. Aham Pashyami Cheta, Aham Pashyami. Kim pashyami? Aham pustakam pashyami. Pustakam is napumsakalinga padameva. Ataha pustakameva. Aham pustakam pashyami. But suppose I am seeing the school, then I will say aham pathashalam pashyami. Aham pathashalam pashyami. Aham Vidyalayam is again Napumsakali. Aham Vatika. Suppose I'm seeing the garden. Aham Vatikam Pashyami. Aham Vatikam Pashyami. Something more I want to explain to you. There are two types of Kriyapadams. Sakarmaka Kriyapadams and Akarmaka Kriyapadams. Those who have learned a little bit of language in Hindi or Malayalam or Tamil or Telugu or Kannada or Andhra or Gujarati or Telugu or whatever it is, these are there in basic grammar in all the Indian languages. These have all come from Samskritam only. So there are two Kriyapadams, Sakarmaka Kriyapadam and Akarmaka Kriyapadam. When there is Sakarmaka Kriyapadam, you have to add an object to that. Sakarmaka. Sa means, Sa I have already told you, when Sa is added, it means there is something along with that. You have to add that object along with it. Akarmaka Kriyapadam does not need an object. For example, Aham hasami. I am laughing. There is no question of Kim laughing or come laughing and all that, right? I am laughing. That's it. It is a bhava prayoga eva. It's not a bhava prayoga. It is about my mood. Aham hasami. Aham bhavati roditi. She is crying. So there is no question of adding an object to that, right? Because the sentence by itself is meaningful. Aham hasami. But aham patami, if I say aham patami, aham kim patami, kim, that question will come. But in hasami, that question will not come. Think yourself in your own language. Aham patami, kim patami, pustakam patami, Gitam patami, Ramayanam patami, Bhagavatam patami, Shlokam patami. I have used all singular only. Ek Gita, one Shlokam, one Pustakam, one all I have used Ekavachanam only. But Dwiteeya Vibhakti is coming there in between. When I am saying patami. Gachami, aham gachami. Gachami is a little different. The question here is Kim gachami is wrong. You have to use kutra gachami. I told you in the earlier class, kutra and kada is used for Saptami Vibhakti. Kutra gachati. But only in gachati, when you use kutra, you have to use Dwiteeya Vibhakti. Kutra asti, if I ask, it is Saptami Vibhakti. Pustakam kutra asti, pustakam haste asti, haste, hastaha, pradama Vibhakti Ekavachanam. Saptami of that will become haste. Kutra asti, haste asti. Kupi, kupi, bottle. I am keeping the bottle on the table. Let us say not on my hand. Assume there's a table here. There's a table and the kupi is on the table. कूपी कुत्र अस्ति? कूपी उत्पीठिकायाम अस्ति. उत्पीठिका प्रथमा विभक्ति एकवचनम. उत्पीठिकायाम अस्ति. सप्तमी विभक्ति आगच्छति. अस्ति कुत्र अस्ति? आंसर इज सप्तमी विभक्ति. कुत्र गच्छति? कुत्र गच्छति? द आंसर फॉर गच्छति विल बिकम द्वितीया विभक्ति. अहम मंदिरम गच्छामि. कुत्र गच्छामि? मंदिरम गच्छामि. अहम पाठशालां गच्छामि. अहम वाटिकां गच्छामि. So whenever you use gam dhatu in active voice and in between the object will become dvitiya only. Aham gacchami mandiram is also correct. In between I am saying because people are used to the subject object verb form. Otherwise in Sanskritam you can write subject object verb subject verb object subject sarvam samana artha eva, because that mandiram patashalam you can't say in English Rama go to school, school go to the Rama, totally meaning will be different, right? School go to the Rama, totally meaning will be different. School will be going to the Rama, that's what meaning is. Samskrite tadrisham nati. Ramaha patashalam gacchati. Gacchati patashalam Ramaha. Patashalam gacchati Ramaha. All the meaning is the same. Because patashalam, the vibhakti of patashala has ensured tightly sealed and encapsulated. Patashalam means to the patashala. You can put patashala in the middle or on the side or on the front. The meaning patashalam, when you add, it means to the patashala. Aham Bhagavad Gitam padami. Patami Gitam aham. Gitam aham patami. Aham patami Gitam. The Gitam means that is what you are reading. Gitam is Dwiteeya Vibhakti. That will ensure that wherever you put, it is the Gita that you are reading. That Gitam is connected to the Kriya Padam of Patami. That is the beauty of Sanskrit. You can juxtapose words here and there in a simple sentence and keep the meaning same. So this is what poets love, right? Because poets always want to use this vrittam and all that, and they want to ensure that the poet has got rhyming and endings, and it has got there are rules of writing poetry. They love it because they can write a word anywhere here and there and the meaning is the same. But in English, when you're writing a poem, say Wordsworth or whoever is those great poets of Keats, or somebody wants to write a poem, I am going to the school, he can only write it, I am going to the school. If he writes going to the school, I am going, not I am, let us say I am will little more specified. Rama is going to the school going to the Rama, going to the school Rama, the meaning is all jumbled up. It will have no meaning at all. But in Samskriti, Ramaha Vatikam Gacchati, Gacchati Vatikam Ramaha, Vatikam Gacchati Ramaha, all mean the same. That is the beauty of Sanskrit, and it is because of these Vibhakti Prayogams, because that Vatikam ensures that it is to the Vatika. I have spent approximately 25 minutes explaining the meanings of the Dwiteeya Vibhakti and the Artha Bodham. It is very important because if you don't have the Artha Bodham, you will not understand what I am going to speak further on, and there will be confusion. And I am already seeing that we had 60 students in the class at one point of time. Hardly we have around 45 students right now, 49 students right now, which is not bad actually. Because if you know Vibhaktis, and if you are mastering all the seven Vibhaktis, plus if you know the Sambodhana Vibhakti, which is Pradama Sambodhana, then 50% of Samskrita Patanam is done. And that you can do it in 8 classes, plus maybe another 10-20 hours of revision. Then you have already grasped 50% of Sanskrit. That is a beauty if you learn Vibhakti. So these classes are mandatory. It's not mandatory, I cannot mandate any class. But what I'm saying is that if you attend these classes and go and do revision yourself, you have learned 50% of Sanskrit. I can tell you that much. Vedaha. Vedaha is the Pradama Vibhakti Ekavachanam. Vedaha. Okay, 1 minute. Sorry. Ignore Vedaha. Let us start with very simple sentences and then we will go there. So Dwiteeya has got the meaning of Pashyati. When you use Pashwati as the Kriya Padam, looking as the Kriya Padam, you need a Karma Padam. You are looking at something. Kim Pashyati? Aham chashakaha, spoon, Pradama Vibhakti. All what is written in the middle is Pradama Vibhakti Ekavachanam eva. Left side Balaha is Pradama Vibhakti Ekavachanam subject. Pashyati on the right side is Kriya Padam. It is in Pradama Purusha Ekavachanam. Because Balaha Pashyati. Balaha Pashyati. Pashyati is tracking Pradama Vibhakti Ekavachanam Balaha. Now in the Karma Padams, what I have done is I have put Pradama Vibhakti Ekavachanam only, just to show you the difference between the Pradama Vibhakti Ekavachanam and the Dwiteeya Vibhakti Ekavachanam. It is all singular. Chashakaha, one spoon. Sorry, one glass. Chashakaha, one glass. Chamasaha, one spoon. Hastaha, one hand. Griham, one house. Pustakam, one book. Cinema Samskrita padam nasti. Just to make you people understand, Arthabodham karaniyam. Ataha aham cinema likitavan. Aham na likitavan. Mama shikshakah Kiran Mahodayasya slide eva. Saha eva likitavan. He wrote it. Saha eva likitavan. He only wrote it. This is not Dwiteeya Vibhakti, okay? I'm just trying to explain some conversation and its meaning to you. So that you start getting used to listening. Listening is most important. Cinema. Cinema is Pradama Vibhakti Ekavachanam. In a film theatre, that is what I'm meaning. Vatika, one garden. Nadi, one river. Kupi, one bottle. Droni, one bucket. Droni is a bucket. Balaha, kim pashyati? Balaha, chashakam pashyati. Chashakaha, chashakam. Balaha, chamasam pashyati. He is seeing the spoon. Chamasaha, chamasam pashyati. Balaha kim pashyati? Balaha hastam pashyati. Balaha griham pashyati. Griham is napumsakalinga ekavachanameva pradama vibhakti. Ataha griham will become griham only. There is no change. That is the beauty. Griham, griham eva. Balaha pustakam pashyati. Balaha cinema will become cinemam. Cinemam pashyati. Please understand, there is no Sanskrit word called cinema. It has just been used here so that you understand the meaning of Dwiteeya Vibhakti. Balaha cinemam pashyati. Vatika, Balaha vatikam pashyati. Balaha nadim pashyati. Nadi, nadim. Kupi, bottle. Kupim pashyati. Droni, dronim. He is seeing a bucket. He is seeing a bottle. He is seeing a river. Nadim pashyati. Kupim pashyati. Dronim pashyati. First, pashyati, when you use Kriya Padam and Kartru Padam Balaha, you can use Balaha instead of Balaha can be Sita, Balaha can be Rama, Balaha can be it can be any other Kartru Padam. Pashyati, Pashyati is the common Kriya Padam. So when you use Kriya Padam Pashyati, you have to use Dwiteeya Vibhakti. That is what I'm trying to explain on this slide. So this is one meaning of a Balaha, of Dwiteeya Vibhakti. Patati. Vedaha patati. Vedaha, you know what Vedaha is. Pradama Vibhakti. What is there in the middle is again the Pradama Vibhakti Ekavachanam eva. Now it is not the Dwiteeya is not written here. That is what I am teaching. Shlokaha, Eka Shlokaha. All what is there in the blue is Pradama Vibhakti Ekavachanam. Balaha is Pradama Vibhakti Ekavachanam. Patati is Latlakara form Ekavachanam, because Patati is Balaha, it will track that. Patati is the common Kriya Padam. Now all the Pradama Vibhakti Ekavachanams in the middle, we need to convert it into Dwiteeya Vibhakti. Shlokaha. Mantraha, you know what mantraha is. Pataha, lesson. Kavyam, poem. Shastram, something science and whatever it is. Shastram. Kadha, story. Varta, news. Kavita, poem again. Kavyam is a compilation of poem. Kalidasa Mahakavyam, Shaguntalam, Kumara Sambhavam, Kavyam. Kavita is one Kavita, one poem. Patrika is a newsletter or a news or something like a Patrika, newsletter, a brochure or whatever it is. Sambhashana Patrika. It's like a magazine or a newsletter or whatever it is. Balaha Vedaha Patati is wrong. Shlokaha Patati is wrong because you use Dwiteeya Vibhakti there. It becomes the object of the Kriya Padam. So you will use Balaha Vedam Patati. Balaha Shlokam Patati. Ramaha mandram patati. Sita patham patati. Raghu kavyam patati. Kavyam is napumsakalinga ekavachanameva. Ataha kavyameva. Shastram tadrishameva. Napumsakalinga ekavachanam. Ataha shastrameva dvitiya vibhakti. Balaha shastram patati. Balika kadham patati. Kadham. Kadham patati. Story. She is reading a story. Sujit Mahodaya, instead of Balaha, I am using Sujit Mahodaya. Sujit Mahodaya, Sujit Mahodaya, Adya Varge Agatavan Agachati, iti Uktavaneva, Ataha, Tasya Namam Prayogam Karumi, Sujit Mahodaya, Vartam Patati, Varta News Eva, Vartam Patati. Adya Sheetal Bhagini Adya Varge Vargam Agachati, Ataha Sheetal Bhagini Kavitam Patati. I'm just using the Balaha can be replaced with any other name is what I'm trying to say. Sujit Mahodaya, Sheetal Bhagini and all. Just to give you example that Balaha can be written by anything. But what is important is the Dwiteeya in between, and that is what I'm teaching. So don't get confused with Sujit Mahodaya and all that. I'm just trying to tell you that Balaha is the Kartrupadam. Kartrupadam can be anything. Lalita Bhagini, Anida Bhagini, Prasad, Pratap, whoever it is, but Kavita in between will become Kavitam Patati. Sheetal Bhagini, Kavitam Patati. Balaha, Patrikam Patati. Patrika will become Patrikam. So when you use Patati as the Kriya Padam, that Karma Padam will become or or depending upon what it is. Vadati. Vadati, I told the teacher. In English you say, मैं Sanskritam you Malayalam you will say, ഞാൻ അധ്യാപകനോട് പറഞ്ഞു. That is in Malayalam. In Hindi you will say, मैं अध्यापक को बोला है. That ko is actually Dwiteeya Vibhakti. Balaha adhyapakam vadati. Balaha sahodaram vadati. I told my sahodaraha. Sahodaraha astya tatra. That visargam is missing. Sahodaraha. That is Pradama Vibhakti Ekavachanameva, Parantu it is Pullinga Padameva, Ataha, Sahodaraha. Adhyapika, I told the teacher, female, Balaha, Adhyapikam Vadati. Vadati is speaking. Balaha, Sahodarim Vadati. Balaha, Mitram Vadati. Balaha, Mata, Pita, Brata. These are not, they are looking like Akaranda Padams, but these are not Akaranda Padams. These are Rikaranda Padams. I think I explained in the previous class also. Mata is Matru Shabdasya Pradama Vibhakti Ekavachanam. Pita is Pitru Shabdasya Pradama Vibhakti Ekavachanam. Brata is brother. Bhratra iti padasya Rikarandam eva. Mata, Pita, Brata. That is what I have written in the below. So I am teaching a little more higher level. So Brata, Mata, Pita. The Dwiteeya Vibhakti is not Bratam, Pitam, Matam. It is wrong. It is Mataram, Pitaram, Brataram. Vande Mataram. Vande is the Kriya Padam there. Aham Vande Mataram. Aham is not told. Vande is actually the Kriya Padam only there. We will talk about Atmanepadi Kriya Padams later on. But just remember, Mataram, Vande Mataram. If I tell you that, you should remember Mataram is Dwiteeya Vibhakti. Balaha Mataram Vadati. Balaha is speaking to his mother. To the mother. His mother or whosoever mother. Mataram Vadati. Balaha Pitaram Vadati. Balaha is speaking to the Pitara, to the Pita. Balaha Brataram Vadati. Brataram, Mataram, Pitaram. The rest of it will be Adhyapakam, Sahodaram, Adhyapikam, Sahodari will become Sahodarim, Mitram will remain Mitram, Mata Mataram, Pita Pitaram, Brata Brataram. So Vadadi is the Kriya Padam. Kartum Same Api Dwiteeya Vibhakti Prayogaha Agachati. Now, some question you should know. The first question, the first slide, let us go back again. Kim Pashyati? Ekanimisham. Mama mobile madhye power ka nunameva. Ekanimisham. Balaha Chashakam Pashyati. Chamasam pashyati, Sinimam pashyati. I explained all of this. Kim pashyati. The question for Dwiteeya Vibhakti is Kim pashyati. Kim pashyati. Second one is Kim patati. Balah Kim patati. Vedam patati. Shlokam patati. Mantram patati. Vartam patati. Kavitam patati. Patrikam patati. So it will be Dwiteeya Vibhakti. The question is Kim patati. Kim patati. Kim pashyati. Kim vadati. Kim vadati is wrong. Sorry. Kim vadati is wrong. Here you're talking about talking to somebody. That somebody is not Kim, is not an object, right? So you have to use Kam vadati. Kam vadati, if it is a pradama, if it is a pullinga padam, naito Kam vadati. Balah Kam vadati, Adhyapagam vadati. Sahodaram vadati. If it is a lady, the question is Kam vadati. To who is he talking to? Answer will be Sahodarim. Sahodari Srilinga Padameva. Ataha question is Kam vadati. Kam vadati, if it is a lady, if the moment you ask Kam vadati, you know the answer is Srilinga Padam. The moment you say Kam vadati, the answer you know is a Pullinga Padam. But if you don't know the answer, whether it is Srilinga Padam or Pullinga Padam, you use Kam vadati only. Balah Kam vadati, Adhyapagam vadati. Sahodaram vadati. Kam vadati, Balah Adhyapikam vadati. Sahodarim vadati. Mata, Pita, Bhrata, you use Kam only. Kam vadati. Mataram vadati. Pitaram vadati. Bhrataram vadati. Gachati. Gachati Kriya Padam. It is not Kim or Kam or Kam. The question is Kutra Gachati. You cannot ask to whom, or the to whom question. Are you talking to whom? That is Kam vadati. To whom is Kam vadati. Pashyati. What are you seeing? That what to whom can't be used in Gachati? The question is where. So what, to whom are the questions Kim and Kam, but here, or Kam, but here it will be where. Balah Gachati. Balah Kutra Gachati. These are all very simple words. So I don't need to explain also what it is. Whatever is written here is Pradama Vibhakti Ekavachanam itself. Balah Vidyalayam Gachati. Balah Devalayam Gachati. Balah Ayodhyam Gachati. A grand Ram temple is being built by our government and the Prime Minister and the Uttar Pradesh government. The grand Ram temple. And a lot of you would have got from your circles invitation or request for donation for the Ram temple. Every Hindu in this country has to donate for the Ram temple. I told you earlier itself. Dhanam bhogo nashastistro gatayo bhavanti vittasya no dadadi na bhukte tasya tritiya gatir bhavati. You have to donate for a great cause. For what? Ayodhyayam mandiram agachati. Tatra mandirasya karye dhanam avashyakam. So every Hindu in that has to contribute. Shadam samarpayatu. 100 rupees. Sahasram samarpayatu. Dashasahasram samarpayatu. Depending upon the capacity. But it is a duty of every Hindu to donate wherever they are in the world. I know there are students in this class from New York and Chicago and all that. Everybody has to contribute at least 100 rupees or dollars, or depending upon the capacity, for the temple in Ayodhya. That is not a Dwiteeya Vibhakti discussion, but I am telling you, Ayodhya, Ayodhyam Gachati. Anantaram, Ayodhyam Gachatu. Go to Ayodhya to see that grand temple which will be coming up in the next 3 to 4 years there. Nadi, Balaha, Nadim Gachati. Balaha, Gramam Gachati. Balaha Shalam Gachati. Balaha Madhuram Gachati. Madhura is Krishna Janmabhoomi Mandiram eva tatra. Madhura, Vrindavan and all is Krishna Janmabhoomi place. Uttara tatra Madhura, because there in the jail of Madhura is where Lord Krishna was born. Balaha Madhuram Gachati. Balaha Kashim Gachati. Balaha Purim Gachati. Puri tatra Odisha Madhyeva tatra Bahu Prasiddha Jagannatha Mandiram asti. Purim Gachati. Balaha nagaram. Nagaram is Pradama Vibhakti Ekavachanam Napumsakalingam Ataha Napumsakalinga Padameva Nagaram Ataha Nagaram Gachati. This is all, whatever I have taught you till now is only the singular form of the karma padam. Very important, only the singular form. Now the question will be that Pashyati Vadati is the Kriya padam, but the Balaha is telling me or asking me or seeing me. Pashyati. Balaha Ramam Pashyati means Balaha is seeing Rama. Balaha Ramam Vadati means Balaha is talking to Rama. Just understand, from the Kriya Padam, the Dwiteeya Vibhakti form is the same. It is Ramam only. But Pashyati and Vadati, but the moment you use Pashyati, Ramam Pashyati, seeing Rama. Ram ko dekh raha hai. But Vadati to Rama. Balaha Ramam Vadati. He is speaking to Rama. That to Rama or seeing Rama, Ram ko, that all that changes, just Ramam is the same depending upon the Kriya Padam. The Kriya Padam will give the right meaning also to the Vibhakti, and Vibhakti and the Kriya Padam are tied together very strongly. So Pashyati Vadati, you can use the same Kriya Padam, it's same Karma Padam, sorry, Karma Padam, the object will be the same only, but the meaning will change. When I say Balaha Pashyati Ramam, he is seeing Rama. Balaha Vadati Rama means he is talking to Rama. So the difference you can understand in the meaning. Artha Bodham Avashakam Eva. That is why I am spending a lot of time on this. Somebody will get up and ask this question to me. So I am telling Pashyati, Vadati, Ahvayati, Etat Sarvam, Kriyapadasya Saha, Kriyapadena Saha, Karma Padam, Dwiteeya Vibhaktehe Prayogam Karaniyam. The meaning will be based on the Kriya Padam. The Kriya Padam will give the Karma Padam and the whole sentence a different meaning itself. To Ram, asking Ram, seeing Ram, Ramam eva tatra. Balaha aham pashyati. Balaha is seeing me. Aham will not become aham. These are all Sarvanama Padams. Aham will become Mam pashyati. Balaha Mam pashyati. Balaha is seeing me. Aham, Dwiteeya Vibhakti is Mam. Aham, Mam. Tvam, you. Balaha Tvam pashyati. Balaha is seeing you. Tvam will become Tvam. Balaha Saha pashyati. He is seeing him. He is far away. Saha is far away. So you'll use Balaha Tam pashyati. Eshaha, the person, masculine gender, is standing near me. Saha, Eshaha. Saha, Eshaha. Saha, Eshaha. I've told you. Saha is the person standing far from me. Eshaha, the person standing near me. Is Pullinga Padameva. Balaha, Eshaha pashyati is wrong. Etam pashyati. Balaha, Etam pashyati. Sa, that lady standing far away. I am seeing her. I am not seeing her. Balaha. When I am seeing that pashyati will become pashyami. Aham agachati jit pashyami agachati. Balaha pashyati. Balaha kam pashyati. Balaha tam pashyati. Tam is that lady standing, or girl, masculine, feminine gender, standing far from you. Tam pashyati. Esha will become etam. Balaha tam pashyati. Balaha etam pashyati. Tat, etat, I told you, are Napumsakalinga Padameva. Balaha tat pashyati. Balaha tat pashyati. When the thing is far from you, when it's near you, Balaha etat pashyati. Etat pashyati. Kaha, ka kim. The question forms. Kaha, when you're asking about a masculine gender. Ka, when you're asking for a female gender. Kim is for Napumsakalinga Shabdameva. Balaha kam pashyati. Who is he seeing? Kam pashyati. Balaha mam pashyati. He is seeing me. Because I am a man. Balaha kam pashyati. Balaha mam pashyati. Balaha tvam pashyati. He is seeing you. Balaha tam pashyati. Balaha is seeing him. Balaha etam pashyati. Ityukte, he is seeing somebody, him, nearby. Balaha tam pashyati. Tam pashyati is the lady or the woman or the girl is far from him. Balaha etam pashyati. The lady or the girl or the woman is standing near. Balaha tat pashyati. Mitram, I told you, Napumsakalinga. Ataha tat pashyati is correct. Balaha tat pashyati. Balaha etat pashyati. The friend is near you. Because mitram is an abumsakalingam lingam, you can use tat etat. Balaha kam pashyati. Balaha. What is he seeing? Question for male. Balaha kam pashyati. He knows that the question person who is asking the question knows that he is seeing a lady object. But ka does not mean lady alone. Balaka vatikam pashyati. Kam pashyati, vatikam pashyati. Patashalam pashyati. Because this is the problem with people from South India, especially. I don't know about other languages. In Samskritam, there is nothing called achetanam and achetanam. Achetanam, chetanam and achetanam. Lifeless objects are all napumsakalingam. Life objects are all pullingam or strilingam. It is not like that. Vatika is a garden. It is a strilinga padam. Kupi is an inanimate object. It has got a strilinga padam. Pustakam, luckily, it is in all languages. It is an apumsakalingam. But in South Indian languages, anything that is lifeless, vriksham is like, even though it has got a life, it is not considered to have life actually. Like the way we talk and do all that. So vriksham is napumsakalinga padam. Nadi pustakam is napumsakalinga padam. Then for example, anything which is lifeless is napumsakalinga padam in South Indian languages, but it is not so in Sanskritam. It has got a vachanam, and very, very important to know the pradama. It is a pullingam or a strilingam, not vachanam, lingam. Whether it is a pullingam, strilingam or napumsakalingam, you need to know that. Pustakam, napumsakalingam. Kupi, strilingam. Nadi, strilingam. Vatika, strilingam. Vrikshaha, pullingam. So when you're saying a vrikshaha, you should ask the question, Balaha kam pashyati, Balaha vriksham pashyati. Because vrikshaha, vriksham, Dwiteeya Vibhakti agachati. But the question is, he's seeing a tree. So you lose kaha will become kam. Balaha kam pashyati. Balaha kam pashyati. Balaha vatikam pashyati. Balaha kim pashyati. Balaha pustakam pashyati. Same way, vadati also. Suppose he's speaking to me, Balaha mam vadati. He's speaking to me. Balaha tvam vadati. He's speaking to you. Balaha tam vadati. He's speaking to him. Balaha etam vadati. He's speaking to him. The person is nearby. Balaha tam vadati. Balaha is speaking to the girl or the woman or the lady. Tam. She is far away. Balaha etam vadati. He's speaking to Balaha, he's speaking to this lady or the girl or the woman standing near me. It is very difficult to speak in English language and explain this sa, esha and all that, but I'm sure all of you have learned all this. Sa, esha. It is very easy to talk in Malayalam or in Tamil or in Telugu or any of the Indian languages, because aval, ival, there are these kind of words, but in English it is not there. Aval is there, ival is here, but in English it is she only. She is far away, she is nearby, she is she only. So that's the issue. Only thing is that, this, tat, etat in English, that and this. That bottle, this bottle, tat, etat. Balaha tat pashyati, tat vadati. Tat vadati, you can't talk to a bottle. Tat vadati, you can use it for a mitram, not a problem. Mitram is napumsakalingam eva. Mitram vadati, you can say tat vadati. Balaha etat vadati. Tat vadati is wrong. Sorry, tat is wrong. You should say tat vadati. Tat etat the same only. But normally mitram, that life is gone. So tam or tam is right, because mitram has got life, but even though it's an apumsakaling padam, so you can use balaha tam vadati, tam vadati, etam vadati, etam vadati. But grammatically, balaha tat vadati to a friend standing far away, or etat vadati to a friend standing nearby is also correct. Tat vadati, etat vadati, or tat pashyati, etat pashyati. Kupi. Tat pashyati, etat pashyati. It's correct. Balaha kam vadati. Who is he speaking to? Balaha mam vadati. He is speaking to me. Balaha kam vadati. Balaha kam vadati. Balaha lalitam vadati. He is speaking to Lalita. Lalita will become Lalitam. Balaha kim vadati. The question is, who is he speaking to? Balaha mitram vadati. He is speaking to the friend. Mitram eva. Tatra parivartanam na bhavati. So that is all the Ekavachana forms of Dwiteeya Vibhakti. It has been a marathon 40-minute session, 50-minute session, but I think you have understood the meanings of the forms. And I'm now quickly going to ask whether there are any doubts, and then we will go to this. We've got a lot to cover. Are these both a lot of questions? So let me just see the questions for a minute. Send your name, cell number. Ringi Bagini, request all members to send your name, cell number and location. Avashakam nasti. Adya itaparam Microsoft Teams madhye eva login information use upyogam कृत्वा attendance kartum shakyate atah na avashyakam. Everybody's chat is working. Dhanyawad Rinki Bagini. Avashyakam nasti. Everybody's chat is working, right? Anybody whose chat is not working, please raise their hand. Anybody's chat is not working, please raise the hand. I will then we will again have to start with the attendance thing. Deepak Mahodayasya chat, Harshada Salvi chat is not working. That's what I'm assuming. Oh my God. Yogendra's chat is not working. So many people whose chat is not working. Again, problem started. First, we will sort it out. Question by Ganesh Mahodaya. Saha Patashalam Gachati and Kupi Utpitikayam Asti. Are these both Patashala, Utpitikayam? What is the difference? Why Patashalam does not have Yam and Utpitikayam has Yam? Any few more such examples? Dhanyavadaha. Ganesh Mahodaya. Patashala, Dwiteeya Vibhakti, Patashala. In the Patashala, Patashalayam. Patashalayam, in the Patashala. Ramaha Patashalayam asti means Ramaha is in the Patashala. Ramaha Patashalam gachati means there is no yam there, it is Patashalam. He is going to the Patashala. Kupi Utpitikayam asti. In, on, at, among, Saptami Vibhakti. Utpitika, Utpitikayam asti. Utpitikayam, on the table. Utpitikam is Dwiteeya Vibhakti. Utpitikam, aham Utpitikam pashyami. I am seeing the Utpitika. So pashyami Utpitika. Balaha Utpitikam pashyati. Kam Dwiteeya Vibhakti. Kayam Saptami Vibhakti. Similarly, Shalam Dwiteeya Vibhakti. Shalayam Saptami Vibhakti. I will not take more time to explain this. If you read if you see my Saptami Vibhakti class, and if you have attended Dwiteeya Vibhakti class so far, all has been explained already. It is working. It is working. Samyak Guruji avagataha. Oh, dhanyavadaha Ganesh Mahodaya. So I am seeing that. So that means, sorry, it is working. Yogendra said, raised his hand. So that means there is no hand raised, which means chat is working for everybody. That is a good sign again. So if chat is working for everybody, we don't need your attendance to be written here, your mobile number, location, etc. Because all of you have filled the Google form. Whoever has not filled the Google form, Rinki Bagini has very nicely, very politely, she has removed you from the group itself, because we don't need people whom we don't know who they are. So we have nicely removed you. Thank you, Rinki Bagini, for doing all that housekeeping of the house. So it's important. We don't even know who's there in the class. He is in the group. We don't know what forward he will send tomorrow, right? Security threat for us. So I asked Rinki Bagini, please remove, and she dutifully did that. Dhanyavadaha Rinki Bagini. Patel Mahodaya, Deepak Patel Mahodaya, Hastam Ubari Kritavan, Tasya chat. Deepak Mahodaya, problem. What is your problem? What do you do? Kim problem asti?
Chat not working.
Chat not working. What is the message you are getting?
Just sending and it doesn't send and then it fails.
That's fine.
But that's
Are
okay.
you getting a message? All right. Yeah, are you getting a message that you are not allowed to chat in this group?
No.
Then not a problem, Deepak Mahodaya. Local issue eva. Bhavan anya mobile taha sanganagataha from another different mobile, different device. If you do it, 100% you can chat. It is something to do with your specific device. Ram Babu Mahodaya abhi hastam ubari kritavan. Tasya abhi chat problem asti va. Ram Babu hastam adaha kritavan. Chintabas. Dhanyavadaha Deepak Mahodaya. You can definitely, the chat will work from a different device. Absolutely sure about it. It is a device problem. Ram Babu Mahodaya had a problem last week, and then I talked to him separately, and then I sorted out his problem. Now he is also able to log in.
Thank you very much. It's working.
ધન્યવાદ Ramba Mahodaya. What will be the question for Vadas?
આજે ચેક ચાલશે એમાં મારો ફોન નંબર લખવાનો છે નહીં તો એ લોકો રિમૂવ કરશે.
Please mute. Daksa Patel ji, please mute. Kindly mute. What will be the question for Vadati? Vadati is Kam Vadati. Very nice question, Dhriti Bhagini. You have asked a very intelligent question. Dhriti Vatseva, she's a very small girl. She's of the age of my daughter, 13 years. Kam Vadati. Who is he speaking to? Ramaha. Kam Vadati. Ramaha Prasadam Vadati. To Prasad. Ramaha Kam Vadati. Ramaha Sitam Vadati. Suppose Ram and Sita, husband and wife, is speaking to Sita. Kam Vadati. Ramaha Kam Vadati. Ramaha Kam Vadati. Ramaha Kim Vadati. The answer can be two answers. Kim Vadati, the answer can be what is he saying? Or if it is a Mitram, to a Mitram, the answer can be Mitram Vadati. That is also correct. But contextually, from Vadati, you can understand the meaning of Kam, Kam, Kim. Kam Vadati, to whom is he speaking to? Kam Prachati, who is he asking to? Kam Prachati, who is he asking to? To a lady. Dhriti, is it clear for you? Dhriti, very nice. Okay. Now we have to go to Bahuvachanam. I don't know whether I can finish in 30 minutes, but I have requested everybody in this class to stay 30 minutes more because these are all important and I don't want to cover this topic again in the next class. We'll done and dust it. Dwiteeya Vibhakti. After that, 30 minutes, whoever wants to log off at 9 o'clock, please log off. Do your other work, Alpaharam and all that. Somebody told me she's a diabetic. So diabetic people, Kripaya, Navavadane eva bahihi gachadu, Bhojanam Alpaharam khadadu, Anandaram, YouTube madhye ham sthabayami, tat samaye, chalana chitram pashyatu, video pashyatu. Atra ma upavishatu. Don't sit here because you are diabetic, you need to have food at time. Now we have talked about whatever I have talked so far is only one Vedam, one Shlokam, one Mantram, one Patham. Now, suppose there will be two, the meaning is the same. Suppose there are two Vedams, two Slokams, two